Dolphins are underway.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Two and a throw right away.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. In motion, Hill.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
In motion, Hill.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
ETN once more.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
ETN up the middle.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The first carry for the North Texas man. It's Jeff Wilson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. We're scoreless after 1. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll buy some time right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that.
Touchdown! Raheem Mostert. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 75 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Going right back to Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. That's complete right around the 8. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll try and run with Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jeff Wilson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's going to go down again.
That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Steps away to his left. And it's complete right back to Ridley.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
On the move to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Etienne.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Once more, Etienne.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Wait a minute. You even gonna disrespect it? Scared of what? Shit ain't no motherfucker. You don't pose no threat on this side over here, man. Come on, now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, man.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this.
No, what? Give my phone. Ain't nobody.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, yo, boy, like I was saying, yo, boy. You don't pose no threat, man.
Sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
You get one-on-one. No, sir. No, sir, you get one-on-one. You get one-on-one. You get one-on-ones out there, man.
They're going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Nursing such a small lead.
You can do all that there, man.
The football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession.
Scared of what?
All the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Ain't no threat pressure out there, man. No pressure. And all those picks, you ain't got that one user pick just now, neither.
I love being in this stadium. So much history,
get the fuck out of here. I'm saying, watch this shit now.
And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
145 yards for him on the ground now as he has been
good at, ain't
here this afternoon. Throwing on second and 3.
Force it to him.
Lawrence.
Force it to him.
Completing quick to Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, go ahead and get that. Go ahead. I haven't begun to go on top on your ass yet, boy. You understand me? Just to let you know that right now. I haven't got a chance to go on top on your ass. I'm going now, though. Care about this game getting out of hand, E. That's the last thing I'm worried about.
Forced out to his left.
Hold on.
And now look at this. Big game.
Get the ball, man. I rip it out.
And they will take over.
I don't care about this shit getting out of hand, man. I don't care nothing about it, man.
He had a nice run going.
I don't care nothing about it getting out of hand. Until you earn my respect and get me out of motherfucking 4-3 defense, well, you ain't got nothing to talk about, boy.
After you know you've gotten all you can out of a run.
All that other stuff that you were doing, it's suspended, sport.
Everyone's coming after the rock.
Hide the ball.
You got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Come out. Come out. Come out. That's computer, though. That's computer right there. That's computer right there, boy.
5, here's 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Mostert.
I can't overshoot my damn man.
Right at the
That's computer, huh?
9 yards to pick.
I tell the truth what I do, E. I tell the truth.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Listen, I don't care about anybody getting out of hand, man. Remember, you on YouTube, so play your best now. I'm gonna keep your ass on YouTube. Play your best now. That's all we saying.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Who you throwing the ball and all that there? Man, come on, that right.
Wilson with a first down carry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7.
Nobody over there no pose no goddamn threat. Nobody over there pose no damn threat. However you want to do it, man. However you want to do it, man.
Another run for Wilson on second.
Come out. Ain't get that. Inches, buddy. You understand?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Just in case.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And he's got enough for the
What's he trying to do?
Cross midfield to the 48.
Look, man, listen, do what you're doing now. Do what you're doing. I ain't got no problem. We ain't telling you no E over there. We ain't over there saying E over there running clock and all that. We ain't saying nothing. We playing ball. Don't you have that same thing? You said I do it. Shit, boy, you be running the fucking ball. Get the fuck out of here. This is a video game, E. I'm gonna do whatever it take to win. I'm gonna do whatever it take to win.
It's 1st and 10.
I don't want him to fucking hear. Who crying? No, sir. Come on now. Have you want? You go on top. You go on top. You gonna get snagged. Go that Z route. Come on that route, boy.
Running on 1st down with Gaskin. And he'll be taken down right
on top. I'm sitting on Z routes. And I'm sitting on slants. That's all I'm sitting on, E. I ain't sitting on nothing else. I'm not worried about you going. I'm not worried about you going down. Fuck out of here with that shit there, man.
To the line to run another play. So
I'm the best at it, man.
As the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three yards remain for 2nd down. In motion, Hill. Gaskin again on 2nd down. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
Huh? You're not surprised, did you?
3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Man, you get no sections. You get no sections over here.
Here's Tua.
Oh, man. Shit, man.
Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Down the right sideline.
I needed him to score.
The way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air.
I seen that pass interference.
The Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead.
I think too tough on him.
Sanders on for the extra point. He's got
all I got to do is let's go get the ball back. Let's go real quick with the ball back. That's it. Huh?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
Oh yeah, I've been forcing everything. I've been forcing everything by your computer.
The end zone, so we will start here.
What you saying? Like I said. Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it?
Because
everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount.
I know. This is what I do, though. This is what I do.
So from
you understand?
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Rolling to his right. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
Come on, man.
To throw is Beathard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I think ain't no motherfucking damn threat to me, dude.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Damn, why?
Pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Beathard. They'll roll him out right.
No pass interference off that there? No pass interference off that there?
Forced out of bounds, shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited.
I'm going that same play.
A second down play.
Your game plan is weak, man.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You?
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Buying time to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
What you seeing, nephew? What you seeing? Zay Jones, get yourself one.
Gotta have it. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is
Zay Jones, get yourself one.
There on 4th down.
Get yourself one, Zay Jones.
Able to convert on 4th.
Hey, that shit
Now a fresh set of downs here.
Cal,
1st and 10.
Cal, talk about go to him. Well, Cal said go to him. We'll go to Zay Jones, though. See what it is.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Real quick, that was you?
And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. On one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball-hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
And he's got room. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
What you mean?
Because you're going to tell your
How what pound look?
No
How what pound look?
We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
How what pound
and if
look?
you have the ball, they can't score.
Oh, okay.
In motion, Hill. On first, they'll go back to Wilson.
No, we'll know what.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
We lost.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Second down, this is Wilson. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
I shut shit down. I shut shit down in a 4-3 defense. Like I said, I play ball in a 4-3 defense,
Dolphins
man.
on 3rd down. They've been near perfect.
That's why I do
5 to this point. This will be
your game
3rd
playing
and 6.
weak, man.
Tua going to throw.
Oh, that's way through a slant. You trash. You are trash, man.
Made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
You trash. I know your whole game plan. I'm letting your dumb ass do this and do that down. I know your whole game plan. You trash. My defense, I get that sitting and watch who move, who don't, who move to the side. Your game plan is fucking weak. You ain't got no fucking game plan. What the fuck you mean, nigga? You ain't got no game plan.
That one looks like he'll throw
here. That monkey ass shit.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
What he did? Nothing. What he did? Nothing, right? The fuck out of here with that shit, though, man. That shit.
Inside
the game playing weak, man. Out of bounds.
And the throw on sideline here is caught, but to rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in.
He's going to the computer, buddy.
You tell they wanted to get that
ball
down
to the computer, buddy.
Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Game playing weak, man. Come out.
He's going to swing this one out to his running back.
I had you doing that shit earlier.
Back at the 21-yard
making
line.
A plump for your goddamn self. I had you did that shit earlier. Just trash, man. You got top of your life.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
You got top of your life.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
All one believing that that shit he's doing is working.
Here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
We'll
get this into the hands of Mostert. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Come on. Listen, second game. Don't come with this bullshit, man.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter.
I'm telling you, don't come with this bullshit, man.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Damn, shake. What the fuck they move my man? What? Let me go.
From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins
I hate this man. They don't. No problem with him.
Tagovailoa, a 12-yard touchdown run.
Touch it, down.
Pretty
Touch it the fuck down.
Away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Like I said, you garbage, man.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Huh? I'm allowing you to do all this stuff here, yo, boy.
Out of the back of the end
why would I beat the shot to the first game? Then I know I ain't gonna get no game right back. That's crazy. It's all right to let somebody win, take off one. You know what I'm saying? This courtesy of me, man. You heard me? I'm sitting up there smiling and joking and having a good time with this dumb ass.
Start their next drive.
That shit trash, man.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
And now here is
I'm running, throwing the ball. That's a user.
And the Dolphins are going to
I'm throwing the ball. I'm just ready to throw the ball up. This game over with.
Nightmarish game. He's having now 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
This don't come with that game playing tomorrow, man. This don't come with that game playing back-to-back, right?
He did it 3 times.
All right. That's all I'm asking you.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Is that where you can go? Where you gonna go?
Right.
Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
Inside the 40-yard line.
Where you gonna go? I'm gonna call that time out. Where you gonna go? It's trash. You got no game plan, man.
Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
What you mean it's exposed? How is that?
From the 39, Tua.
I hit that. Oh!
And
He's
here's
going to work.
Wilson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Send it back. Send it back. What was there?
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
Now, I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Icy. That's good.
Yes, I want to eat it. It's so open.